entrance to his hideout must be somewhere close by.
Evening, Jim.
Harold?
Huh, must be underground. Guess it's time for some urban spelunking.
Hooray, text chat working tonight.
That's a new smell.
Yeah,
Yuck.
probably go
Hope I find Sable before the fumes overwhelm her.
wonky
If I can
after a
get
little
through
bit.
this without getting wet, that'd be a win.
How have you been?
Alright. Bit of a disruptive week.
Sibilance!
Okay.
Sibilance! Whoa, look at this place. The amount of work it takes to make this city run is just crazy. I'll never take fresh water for granted again. Only way to go is down. Okay, let's see where this leads.
When are you doing your
Looks
next
like some loose
non-video
bricks up
game
ahead.
Livestream?
Probably next Monday. Be the next news show one.
Nice. Okay, on.
I'm still trying to sort out doing some more gaming, tabletop gaming stuff.
Guys. They've taken over an abandoned subway platform. Gotta
An
take these
interview
guys
coming
out,
up
then look around
on
for
the
Sable.
8th of February, I think.
What time?
Oh, morning UK time. Usually. Don't know when Inappropriate
Patrolling,
Characters
but I
is
do have
next
notes.
at the moment.
What's the main issue? Power? Yeah. It's only a matter of time before the city finds out how we're leeching off the subway.
Whoops! That would make a terrible ninja.
ILL try and check in.
Subscribe and tick the bell and keep an eye on my social media and you should find out.
I'll crush you!
Already did.
Cool. Who knows what it takes for YouTube to actually inform you when new videos and things are, but
I am still waiting. Loads of hospital shit this week, which is irritating.
yeah. Gotta take the missus to the dentist tomorrow morning. So any videos likely to be late tomorrow.
Okay, that's all of them. Now, I bet if I follow the power cables, I'll
Smoking
find where
is a
they're holding
very
Sable.
bad idea.
Generally speaking, yeah.
It fucks you up.
I should follow the power cables.
I never have, but I've spent a lot of time around smokers, so... Probably not as safe as I'd like to be.
Take it from me.
Looks like they've jacked into the subway's power line somehow. What to do, what to do.
Still hope yet mind. I am not dead yet lol.
Well, that's good. Try not to
Hope
be,
not a
that's the
load-bearing
trick.
subway car.
The trick to staying alive is not to die.
Okay, follow the yellow wire. Better not find any lions, tigers, or bears. Oh my. Ah, tunnel's blocked.
Yes, quite.
But I think I can still squeeze through. Body bags? Well, this just took a turn.
Like the other guys.
Who was it?
Don't remember his name. Sal's cousin, I think. Accident in the store.
Was it messy?
Nah, he just came out all blue. I think he stopped breathing in there or something.
Did you hook up the oxygen line like I said?
Yeah.
Gotta do this quick, and then find Sable. When there was only one set of footprints, that's when I webbed you up. The hell is nap time? This place looks like their main base of operations.
I started a new playthrough in Skyrim couple of months back. Didn't he start main quest so no
I should have a
dragons?
look around, see what
Paladin
I can learn.
boots so no animal attacks. Muck.
Suppose that's not cheating.
I can't imagine working in a place like this. Terrible Project Olympus. These pods require
Much
a lot
nicer
of
pace of
electricity.
game.
Must be why they're leeching off the subway.
I told you, I just helped manufacture these things. I didn't design them. Guess we got the wrong guy then. On the bright side,
Definitely
now we got
not
our
cheating.
first test subject. No! No! Don't turn it on! Please! Just give me a few minutes. I can figure it out. Now that's what I like to hear.
Sable jetpacks. I'd pay good money to see Hammerhead's guys learning to fly in these things for the first time.
That cop almost killed me. I thought you said I'd be indestructible.
I use a
I
mod
said
on
almost
Skyrim that changes
indestructible.
animal behavior,
After all,
makes them
you were
wary
still
and not
human.
prone to attack
Didn't
unless
make me
cornered.
less human. I'm not sure what you mean. I mean what I said. Now get to work.
Wow. If Hammerhead gets his hands on this thing, we're in serious trouble.
It is the space in between encounters that builds tension, keeps interest. Too many random encounters in video RPGs.
Yeah, though the mechanics usually rely on them to give you enough XP to grind up. It's trouble with class and level type stuff.
All this stuff belongs to Sable? Yeah, most of it's overseas though. What are you thinking, boss? I'm thinking about how she took over the whole city in a matter of days. You mean back during that Devil's Breath thing? Yeah, that was crazy. Not so crazy when you got the right equipment. Well, we got those digging things. Not good enough. If we want the best stuff, we're gonna need her. Yeah, okay. How are we gonna do that? Just keep taking her stuff. She'll come to us.
How do you run tabletop concerning frequency of encounters?
Subterranean troop deployment vehicle.
Depends on the game.
That's the real name.
And the venue
Sticking
and how
a
much
big
time
boy.
we got, so I can't really give you a straight answer.
Sable. Sounds like she's close. There. Ah! The only way out is through.
Campaign with loads of time.
High voltage wires
And just when it feels appropriate, really. I've never been a huge fan of random encounters,
Away from this underground lair thing.
so I
The
haven't
Hammerhead should have
really
fewer
used them
thugs
very
with guns
much.
and a lot more safety inspectors.
Oops. If I'm doing something like D&D, I tend to concentrate on a few large encounters rather than loads of little random ones.
Sable. Sounds like she's close. High voltage wires and sewer water. What could possibly go wrong? If there's one takeaway
I mean, once
from this
people get to a
underground
certain
lair
level
thing,
anyway,
it's that
you know,
Hammerhead should have fewer thugs
it's
with
trouble
guns
with class
and
and
a lot
level
more
games.
safety inspectors.
it's just not... There's no point having them run into wolves or whatever.
Easier to build tension right.
Yeah. And for games where balance is more important, you know, it's easier to spend your encounter allowance on something meaningful and significant.
Green Fang, what mod is that? It sounds awesome.
You came back for me. Why?
Because I need you.
I work alone.
I used to say the same thing. I know what's happening in Symkaria. I know why this means so much to you.
I think you know, but you do not know.
What can I do to make you trust me? Look, I think I know how we can take down that monster, but I can't do it alone.
Damn it! He let her loose!
I can look.
Okay, here's the plan. Good plan.
Thank you.
to have you on my side for once.
Shut up and fight!
You gotta work on your fight banter, though.
How's they find us? We're out of your way, fire!
Hey, Sable, where did you learn to fight?
On the streets of Sicaria!
Yeah? I learned from watching movies. We should compare notes.
I got it, it's over!
I'd be worried that Bethesda will mess up the next chapter of Elder
I
Scrolls.
wish I could, but it's a whole big intellectual property thing.
It's a legitimate fear, but I don't think they can afford to, so...
A dig boy, of course.
Did you say big boy?
Yeah, way better than the real name, don't you think? Hey, Sable, no lethal force, okay?
Damn it. Janet.
I found mean in the same way as Fallout 76.
Yeah.
It's called Less Aggressive Animals and I'm on Xbox, should be on platforms I don't know.
Your weapons are effective in combat! You must teach me how to use them!
I wish I could, but it's a whole big intellectual property thing. Hey, Sable, where did you learn to fight?
On the streets of Sicaria!
Yeah? I learned from watching movies. We should compare notes.
I am on
Nice to have you on my
Xbox too.
side for once.
Thank you, will try that
You
one.
gotta work on your fight
I
banter,
am
though.
dying to try a different pair of boots, lol.
Yeah.
Here comes the pain!
A dig boy, of course.
Did you say big boy?
Yeah, way better than the real name, don't you think? Hey, Sable, no lethal force, okay? Are you shooting sarcastically?
This stuff's nasty!
I find the random attacks by bandits and trolls are perfectly spaced apart.
That was awesome! High five!
You said you could defeat Hammerhead.
You, know you left me hanging, right?
There are medical records in here.
Yeah, mostly about that metal plate in his head.
Carbon steel.
Super strong, pretty sensitive to
Heat.
Thought we had an adamantium skull plate.
I have an idea.
I, solemnly swear to, do whatever you tell me to.
I will call soon.
Ow. But, yeah.
When you start the main quest, the dragons just get downright irritating. Way too often.
Guess I'll do some Spidey work while I wait for Sable's call. Hey, what's that? What's with all the yellow stuff? Huh. Is this some weird street artist thing? Police report. Looks like someone was killed during a mugging, but nothing was stolen. What's with the audio recorder?
So, you have some work-related stress. Well, you came to the right place. That's my specialty.
So they tell me.
Give me some more specifics about how you're feeling.
Guess you could say I put a lot of pressure on myself. I like to be the best. Plus, I have a very demanding boss.
What kind of work do you do?
Everything here stays confidential, right?
Of course.
Good. Because if any of this gets out, you're a dead man.
The case file says 1 of 9. There must be more of these out in the city. There's a bunch of GPS coordinates here. I love treasure hunts, but something tells me I'm not gonna find a chest full of gold at any of these places. I think I'm close to another crime scene.
And away we go.
It's hard to say Fallout 76 wasn't bad.
This wasn't what anybody wanted.
Just letting you know I haven't left the house.
Glad to hear it. What's up?
I've been listening to the police radio, and there's stuff happening all over the city, like constantly.
Pretty overwhelming, isn't it?
How do you do it? I mean, you can't be everywhere at once.
Remember what May used to say? You help someone, you help everyone.
Yeah, but I never really understood what she meant.
Okay. You know that lady that came in to feast the other day with her 2 kids?
The one who just got evicted?
Yeah. After she found a job and was about to move into her new place, she told me, as soon as I get my first paycheck, I'm sending as much as I can back to this shelter.
So we helped her, and now she wants to help others. Helping is like a force multiplier.
Exactly.
May was pretty great, wasn't she?
The greatest. I'm gonna send you an address as soon as I'm done with all this, so stay ready. And bring those web shooters with you.
Finally!
I'm feeling a little uncomfortable. I think we should end the session.
Especially the crashes and
I
bugs.
didn't mean to scare you. I've just been paranoid lately. Like I said, stressful job.
Okay. Tell me a little bit more about your job. Describe a typical day.
Typical day? Guess it starts with waking up, checking my phone, see what the boss wants me to hit that day. Then I go grab breakfast. I've been trying to do that keto thing, you know? Then I do the hits. Sometimes it's messy, so I gotta head home and clean up. I try to get to the gym in the afternoon, then dinner, and
Sorry, can you go back for a moment? What does do a hit mean exactly?
It means I kill who my boss tells me to. I'm pretty good at it by now. Got quite the resume.
This guy sounds like a Maggia enforcer. Feels like this is just part of the story. I should keep an eye out for more scenes like this. Should be close. Whoever's setting up these scenes really likes the color yellow. Another crime report. Someone fell to their death from this ledge. It was ruled an accident, but was it? Let's hear what the recorder has to say.
So what do you think, Doc?
Well, clinically, you're a sociopath. You have no remorse for your actions. You clearly are not stressed. I doubt you think there's actually anything wrong with you. So, why did you really come see me today?
You're smart. I like that. Okay, let's get right to it then. You do what I tell you, and I won't kill your family.
Whoa.
You want to get right to it? Okay then. I know why you're really here. I knew who you were the minute you walked in that door. And I also know that before I do anything for you, you're gonna do something for me.
Well, that took a turn. These crime scenes all feel like covers for Maggia hits. And if the guy on the tape is a Maggia enforcer, maybe he's the one who killed all these people.
I am ready. Meet me at my base.
I've been meaning to ask. How exactly do you have a base in the city that I don't know about? Right. Good talk. Why is she always hanging up on me? Maybe she didn't hang up on purpose. She probably just got disconnected. She could be waiting for me to call her back. Or she could be running out of minutes on her cell phone plan. I mean, she's probably doing international roaming. That stuff is expensive. Or maybe she just really needed to polish her pistols. Let's apply Occam's razor. The simplest and most obvious solution is... she hates me. Logic takes the fun out of everything. Better take a closer look. Lots of police tape and equipment at these scenes. Police ruled this a suicide, but Yuri had her doubts. The victim was part of Hammerhead's crime family. On the last recording, the therapist turned the tables on the Maggia guy.
Welcome back. Have a seat.
Are you going to any game conventions this year?
Hope this takes care
No.
of your cash flow problem.
Right.
I keep meaning to,
It
but
most
then
certainly does. Thank you. So, I assume you came to me because I have a few police officers as clients.
just don't feel welcoming anymore.
My boss and I are only interested in one of them.
And who might that be?
Captain Yuri Watanabe.
Yuri? How is she mixed up in this? I'm afraid of where this story is going. I have to keep following it.
Always preferred the smaller cons, and it's just gotten too expensive for them to be run. And there's all these new censorship policies and things. It's just a friggin' nightmare. There's UK Games Expo, which I keep meaning to go to, but it's hard to justify the expense.
That sucks. We have a few small ones around that are okay, but kinda boring if my friends don't go.
It's gotta be somewhere nearby. Another setup for me.
Yeah, I paid 2-0 to get in.
For it to be worth it, it's got to be a multi-day one, so then you've got to figure out accommodation and yeah.
This looks familiar. I think it's the last known location of a Maggia informant who disappeared a few months ago. In the last recording, they talked about getting Yuri's mental health records.
Here's Captain Watanabe's file.
This everything?
Yes.
You ever record her sessions?
No, I never record any sessions. That'd be unethical and illegal.
Well, we'd like you to record our next session. And my boss has a list of questions he'd like you to ask. That gonna be a problem for you?
No problem.
I feel like I shouldn't be listening to these, and yet I can't stop. Seems that whoever left these wasn't satisfied with what the police concluded. Closer. Excuse me. I hope whoever's leaving these has a good reason. 'Cause 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 There's a report and recorder. I remember Yuri telling me about a drowning here. She was suspicious because the victim was a competitive swimmer. All of these reports are from the last year or so. But last month, Yuri assigned herself to all of these cases. Was Yuri the one who left all those recordings?
Okay, Yuri, let's move on. Have your obsessive thoughts about the suspect continued?
Yes. Sometimes I feel like I've almost got him. And sometimes I feel like I'll never get him.
Are you doing your breathing exercises?
Trying to.
But...
I know who he is. I know where he is. And I know what he's done. But I can't do anything. Not without legally admissible evidence.
That must be frustrating.
You have no idea.
Seems like Yuri's hunch is that the guy on the tape is the guy that killed all these people. I think she might be right. I think I'm close. And there's the trademark yellow. The recorder must be around here somewhere. There's another police report.
I'm just saying, Silver Sable.
Hi the hi.
Already hot.
Spider-Man looks like a great game.
It is good
Seems
fun.
like lots to do. You've been streaming this a while.
Yeah.
Hi.
I think there was a hit and run here recently. The victim was set to testify against one of Hammerhead's men. But of course, police never found a suspect. On the last one, Yuri sounded frustrated.
You have no idea.
That's it?
Yes. I mean, we talked a little bit about her medication, but...
When is the next session?
Why? What are you going to do?
I'm gonna do whatever my boss tells me to do.
Oh no. Are they setting up a hit on Yuri? Gotta get to those other locations.
But Peter Narker is too anti-drug for me to RP.
Don't know if the character is still that way, what with weed being legalized all over the place. Probably. Stick to Blunt Man and Chronic then.
I think I'm getting close. It has to be Yuri who's leaving all this stuff. remember this. A person got electrocuted accidentally, but the victim had ties to Hammerhead. Yuri tried, but couldn't find evidence of foul play. These case files are getting more and more recent. This one happened just a few weeks ago.
You seem nervous.
Yeah, well, the chief knew I was working undercover with you. I can't afford to lose my job. Maybe I should be the one doing breathing exercises.
Well, isn't that interesting?
Don't worry. I won't tell if you don't. Also, you're doing great. You're a very authentic-looking doctor.
Thanks. I think.
You think he knows you were wearing a wire?
If he does, he's a hell of a good liar.
He's a Magia enforcer. We know he's a good liar. Question is, does he know he's being lied to?
We'll find out tomorrow, I guess. You sure about all this?
We catch him in the act of trying to murder a police officer, he gets put away for life.
Yuri, what are you doing? I have to find her. I think I'm close to the last crime scene location. Yuri's been here. Now where's the file? There's the case file. And the last recording. I remember Yuri saying this was ruled an accidental death. Food poisoning, I think.
Hey, Captain.
You ready for this?
Ready as all ever be. I'm all wired up on my way to the office. Just picking up a coffee first.
Okay. Drinks are on me when this is done.
Looking forward to it, Captain.
Yuri's suspended, but she still won't give up. Hard not to respect that.
Hi, can I just get a large coffee?
Hey there, Doc. Who's that you were just talking to?
Oh. Hey.
No. Oh, why did I listen to that? From an unknown number. Hello?
Hello, old friend.
Yuri?
Meet me at the corner of Madison and 23rd. We need to talk.
Wait, Yuri! She's gone. With all that's happened to Yuri, she must be beyond hurting. She doesn't do anything without a reason. So why did she lead me on a grisly crime scene tour? She must have a lead on this enforcer guy. It'll be nice to see her. Maybe help her deal with whatever she's dealing with. Wait, what? Yuri, what did you do? That's the Magia enforcer. Dead. And the case files from all his victims. This guy killed all these people. But does that mean he deserved to die? Yuri.
I know what you're gonna say, but just hear me out. The system works most of the time, but there are times when it doesn't. And to me, that's unacceptable. Some people put their trust in fate, or karma, or whatever. But I can only trust me.
You can't kill people, Yuri!
Apparently I can. And you know what? It felt good.
You need to turn yourself in!
For what? I just dispensed justice. True justice. And I restored a little bit of balance to the world.
You're my friend, Yuri. I don't want to come after you.
You do what you have to do, and I'll do what I have to do. Goodbye, Spider-Man.
Yuri! Ugh, what am I gonna do? This all makes sense now. What Yuri did to Hammerhead. She's been struggling with this for a while. She's always held in her emotions. That must take a toll on her. She's also the most tenacious and stubborn person I know. This was a bad guy for sure, but killing him? That's too much.
Get the hell out of me!
Yeah, the jean jacket wasn't fooling anyone.
Be a straight edge punk.
Let's get to work.
So where's this base you talked about? Whoa. Your toys are so much cooler than mine. I love this invisible floating fortress thing, but now that all of New York City has seen it, Hammerhead will probably be here soon.
I am counting on it, so let us work quickly. I have acquired the Class 5 laser array. We need to calibrate it to prevent it from overheating.
Lucky for us, I'm working on my master's in calibration. Let's do this! Okay, what's first?
Pull the housing array into place.
On it. Huh. Whoa, nice laser.
Housing locked.
Done and done.
We are not done.
Oh,
We must reset the targeting field aerials.
sure thing. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Exit the hangar and navigate to the top of the nearby transmitters.
Alrighty. So, we should talk about the strategy with Hammerhead, don't you think?
What is there to talk about? We find him. Then focus the laser on the plate in his head. The laser will heat the carbon steel to critical temperature, which will rearrange its molecular structure.
And soften it so I can knock him unconscious. I get that part, but how do you know it won't, melt his brain?
When the wolf attacks the sheep, he risks getting shot by the shepherd.
Okay, well, Shepard, just remember my no-killing rule, okay? Done. How's it look?
Systems appear functional. Now we must test the targeting and power levels.
Cool. Wait, this doesn't involve shooting me, does it?
Not yet, but I do need you to launch those targets.
Right. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Bombs away! Hit it! Hold! this how modern militaries do skeet shooting? Oh, can we do one more, please?
You are a child.
Yeah, well, we're all children on the inside.
Whoa! Come back. We have one more thing to do.
On my way.
We must adjust the gyroscopic navigation stabilizer in order to compensate for the weight of the laser. Go to that terminal and wait for me to activate the system. System ready.
I'm going in. Okay, that should do it.
You two teaming up now? Cute. But it ain't gonna do no good.
Sable? Use a little help here!
The laser is down.
Can you fix it?
I'm trying.
Okay, I'll just do the hammerhead waltz for a bit. That's it!
Look at me! You can't kill me!
Almost there.
I just want to thank you for showing me what I've been doing wrong for years!
Sable, what's your status?
Laser is back online. Hold him in place.
Now I can get in close.
This is a fight you ain't gonna win!
Can't let him hit me!
Come on in, boys! Eat this! Die, bug!
Man, he's fast!
Keep trying!
Okay, now the laser!
You're just pissing me off!
You have a hard head!
You guys just don't give up, do you? I respect that, but I'm still gonna kill you!
Good tip!
You're going down! You think you're hurting me? Ha! Nothing hurts me no more! Let's see you dodge this! You fight good, but not as good as me!
He's quick. I gotta be quicker.
Firing!
Now I can do some real damage. This one's for Yuri!
Still no respect. What's it gonna take?
You know what I respect? A guy who knows when to quit.
Commencing bombing run.
Damn, I missed.
Keep them coming.
I'll make sure the next one hits.
I dropped the bomb. Roll him at him. Do not let him hit you.
Yeah, try it! This shield's too strong. I need to disable it first.
I am on approach.
If I grab those bombs, I can use them to disable his shield.
Commencing bombing run.
Gotta grab those bombs as she's dropping them. His shield's down! Indestructible, huh? I think not.
Love your test
Give
table.
up now!
Too bad I gotta
Really
use it to
hurt
take you out.
Acquiring coordinates.
You two got skills. I give you one chance. Join my crew or die.
I'll take what's behind door number 3.
I need reinforcements now.
The shield is down.
Want some of this? Get out. I'm gonna get this.
I see you. Moving in.
What do you think you're doing? I'll get you back! He got him with the web!
Good work. Now hit him.
Shoot him!
I am trying. Now. The laser is down. Wait. I have an idea.
Can't wait much longer!
Pulse him!
Then what?
Get ready to jump!
Wait, what? That was fun. Hey, you have dinner plans? I know this great pizza place.
I must return to Simcaria.
Right. You have a war to fight.
I do not like to fight. Do what I have to in order to help my people.
I know. That's what heroes do.
I am no hero. But you have taught me a few things.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Like how to disarm my enemies with bad jokes.
Actually, they're good jokes, but I understand humor can be subjective.
Thank you, Spider-Man. For everything. I don't do hugs.
Yeah, right. Of course. Hey, can I get a lift back to the city? I'd swim, but it'd take forever to get the river smell out of my suit. Ready?
I think the web shooters are a little tight.
Get used to it. Just try to keep up. Okay, Hammerhead's finished. But his men are still out there. A spider's work is never done.
Nigel,